Have a Nice Death is a fun little roguelite with a few pretty onerous trophies, one of which is the I'm Having a Breakdown trophy, which requires you to complete a run on Breakdown 15. Beyond the obvious increase in difficulty, this trophy is a grind, as to unlock a breakdown level, you have to complete a run on the previous breakdown level, and you start on effectively breakdown 0. The following method is a largely consistent one, allowing you to complete any breakdown with ease, provided you get a bit of gold in about 45 minutes. There will be mild spoilers in this guide, so proceed at your own risk. The first thing we're going to do is start a new run. Once Death emerges from behind his desk, we're going to check the layout of our curse trees. This resets at the beginning of each run, and we're looking for a rank 2 red curse space to be unpenalized. A curse space is penalized if it has these thorns on it. Once we've verified that our rank 2 red curse space is unpenalized, we're going to go talk to Jocelyn. We're looking to load up on curse rerolls, so get ready to sacrifice some maximum health. The 5-pack of curse reroll reward will always be in the 3rd slot, so we're going to roll our rewards with square until we get it. We can do this up to 3 times, and we're aiming to start a run with 15 to 20 curse rerolls. Although on breakdown 15, we only start the run with 35 HP, so our first reward will be the 5-pack of curse rerolls, followed by a max HP increase, and then one more 5-pack of curse rerolls, meaning we'll be starting with very low HP in this run. Once we've chatted with Jocelyn, we'll advance carefully through the first floor. This is a good time to look for any random anima drops, a health drop, secret rooms and basements where we can get some weapons or extra money. Once we meet Mr. O'Shaw, we'll be rolling our blue curses looking for Anger Turns to Hatred. This is an uncommon rank 1 blue curse and gives us 5 defense for 10 seconds whenever we get hit. After this, we have a choice to make. We can fight the Thanager of the first floor for the guaranteed curse drop, or we can skip them and hope that Mark has a curse in his shop, which he usually does, although sometimes it's replaced with the Prismium. Whichever decision we make, upon receiving our next curse, we simply select the red option, no matter what it is. We also want to be prioritizing equipment storage or curse reroll floors throughout this department, as we'll still need roughly 10 to 15 curse rerolls and 93 Solary for Mark's shop curse. Now we need to defeat Brad. He's a fairly straightforward boss, and once we finish him off, we'll be rewarded with another curse. From here, we're just going to roll the red curses until we come across the epic curse, purple border, named Manic Monday, which gives us +1 damage permanently every time we're hit. If you don't get this curse here, just reset and try again from the top. Next, we'll head to the toxic food processing department. Somewhere in this department there will be fire traps. Find a nice cluster of them and go walk into them. The first hit will deal some damage, but you'll notice every subsequent hit, as long as you're doing it within the next 10 seconds, will deal 0 damage. It'll refresh your defense buff and grant you 1 bonus damage, which is the purple scythe that appears above Death's head. This is because retaliate effects, like those on our 2 curses, don't require Death to take damage for them to activate, he just needs to get hit. But since the fire traps deal less than 5 damage, the defense buff from Anger Turns to Hatred negates the damage entirely, allowing us to farm damage infinitely. From here, we're just going to sit in the fire and farm some damage. I'd recommend getting to about 400 to 500 damage on your scythe, as it will make the next few departments absolutely free, and we can continue to scale up our damage later with red curses. Remember that at this point, taking 10 points of flat damage on our scythe as a curse doesn't really make much of a difference, but adding 35% damage makes a massive difference. You can also choose some curses that give critical hit chance or increased critical hit damage, and transform the scythe to maximum strength at Orville's shop for 2 Prismium in the control room, which will add another 15% critical hit chance. Crits deal double damage at minimum, so prepare to see some goofy damage numbers. Now we just plow our way through the end of the inevitable time department. You don't need to beat life for a run to count as completed, so don't bother with her. Simply mash every enemy in your path and enjoy the easy victory. Note that this method is quite gold intensive because of the rerolls with Jocelyn. One way to mitigate this is if you're on a good run, start prioritizing vault floors for a bit of extra gold. Additionally, if you start a run and your rank 2 curse space is penalized, simply go to Jocelyn, press triangle to start a run, and let yourself die. This will give you a decent chunk of gold, which is a natural way of keeping yourself topped up. I hope this method helped you get the platinum, and if you're struggling with the O'Shaw trophy for unlocking all curses, I'll be making a guide for that too and linking it here. Happy hunting!